Less than a week ago, on Good Friday, Alderman Jaleel Jones from the city of Danville was night fishing with two of his cousins, enjoying a night out roughly around 11 o'clock at night in Paris, Illinois at White Oaks Park, when they were confronted by a truck full of people that apparently did not want them there. Today we have Mr. Jaleel Jones here with us to tell his story. Tell us a little bit about yourself, about how long have you been serving as alderman? What's your background?
My name is Jaleel Jones. I am 30 years old. I am from Danville, Illinois. I've been serving as alderman for roughly almost like a year now. It's been going on a year. And basically, it's all new to me. All this city council, learning the city, learning, ordinances and all the big important stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much my life. I got 3 kids, four kids, a girl, brother, a deceased brother. Yeah, pretty much that's my life.
Okay. And I remember when you were wanting to run for alderman and you had to jump through several hoops because for reasons people tried to stop you from even being on the ballot.
Yeah.
Didn't you go through 2 hearings?
Yeah, I went through 2 hearings. Well, first I was almost kicked off the ballot for wrong signatures or
I remember that.
signatures, and then basically I had to go to a hearing to just figure out for them to put the pieces together to figure out that all my stuff was valid, basically. So
Yeah.
and I ended up getting on the ballot.
Yeah. I remember I interviewed you about that
Yeah.
back in that time. So you like fishing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a relaxing, peaceful thing to do.
Yeah, for sure.
You
Do you often go to that spot?
We go to Paris a lot. I've been in that spot probably like 5, 6 times, but we go to Paris a lot.
Yeah, I heard that it's good fishing grounds.
Yeah, every time we go, we catch fish. So yeah.
Yeah. So tell us about sort of, what led up to you guys going out there night fishing. Tell us about how things were before they pulled up.
Basically, we were well, first off, I was supposed to go to a daddy-daughter dance for Anaya Davis.
Yes, we were there.
But my daughter, she didn't get her hair done.
Oh.
Because her grandmother's funeral was Saturday.
Yes.
So she didn't end up getting her hair done. So me and my homies, we were talking, and one of them had said, "Man, let's go night fishing." So I was like, "Yeah, my daughter, she's still getting her hair done, so we can.
Yeah.
I'm free. I ain't got nothing to do, and why not? We fish all the time, so why not?" And he's not from here; he's from Chicago, so it's literally like really the only time I go fishing is if he's down here, type thing. So yeah, we went and we were there. As soon as we got there, we caught a fish. Probably not like 10, 15 minutes. My cousin, we caught a fish.
Nice.
We put it on a stringer, and yeah, pretty much after that, that's when stuff started changing. That's when the night went left.
Right. How long were you guys there before things started happening?
We were there. We caught the fish so we got there around like 10, probably like 10:40, 10:30 something. Then we caught the fish at 10:58.
Dang. That must have been like a really impressive fish to remember.
Yeah, it was like that. It was like, well, I took a video. We took a video of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we took a video of it because it was so fast, and it was like the first catch of the year between all of us, and we kind of be in competition.
Right.
So yeah, so we took a video of it, and it was a pretty big fish too. So
I think you said it was a catfish.
Yeah, it was a catfish. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. And the water was just flapping the whole time we get out there. It was like flap, flap, flap. You could just hear the fish flapping. But yeah. So around like 10:58 we caught the fish, and around like 11, had to be like 11:25, 27, because my cousin said he was on the phone with his dad when they pulled up. So around like 11:27 was when the individuals pulled up.
Okay, so they pulled up, I think you said in a truck.
Yeah, white Dodge Ram truck.
How
Hmm.
many people were there?
3.
Three. They were all dudes?
Yeah, all dudes.
Okay, what, like, age?
Around my age, probably around 30. Probably like a little bit. Probably varies 30 to like 33, something like that.
What kind of impression did you have when they first got out of the truck?
When we first got out of the truck, we wasn't thinking nothing of it because people come fishing, night fishing at all times of the day. So we weren't really thinking nothing of it until the first thing they said was when we told them what we caught. We told them we caught up one catfish. They said that they were gonna throw 7 poles out there.
Oh,
Yeah,
but
like
there's only 3 dudes.
yeah, but really, I think what they were trying to say was like we finna throw over y'all poles,
Oh,
like we finna get in y'all way, basically.
okay, okay.
Yeah, so and
Did they seem drunk, high, sober?
they kind of seemed drunk. They was like, well, they were walking around with Busch Light beers.
Okay,
Yeah, so they were drunk, and they told one of my cousins that they had just left the bar or whatever. So they were
gotcha.
drunk, and
And it was you and 2 cousins.
me and 2 cousins. Yeah,
Gotcha. Okay.
and then after that, basically they it's 2026, so I'm not really taking the N word. If it's not a hard ER at the end, I'm not
Right.
taking it offensively as much.
Mhm.
But they were throwing that word out, like just throwing it out,
Right.
basically. So it kind of threw us off a little bit. It's dark. It's 11:30 at night. We in Paris, so. But like I said, we weren't trying to make an assumption of nothing too early.
Right.
Yeah.
So when did things go from there being kind of weird to maybe this isn't safe?
After basically, so it was 3 of them, and they said what they said from the start, like something about niggas. They don't care what niggas own or something like that. I don't know exactly what they said. It was something like that. And then they all 3 walked up to me, approached me, like surrounded me while I'm like fishing, like I got my pole in the water, surrounded me, walked up again asking me like, what y'all catch? I'm like, just told you we caught a catfish, you know.
Right.
They like, I'm like, what y'all on? They like, we on what y'all on? I'm like, where y'all poles at? Y'all are poles in the trunk. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, yeah. Then just like little more side conversation, saying like, not too much. Because after they didn't have any poles, I kind of like stopped giving too much conversation to them.
Right.
And then I grabbed another pole because I had 2 poles, and I turned around and I threw my other one the other way.
Mm-hmm.
And then after me, they approached my other cousin, surrounded him, basically sizing us up.
Gotcha.
Then they went to my other cousin, all 3, every time. Me, my cousin, my other cousin, sizing him up. And then that's when it went left after that.
Okay.
It's because one of them had asked my cousin, has he ever been to the joint? Like, you a big guy. No, you've been to the joint. Like no. We ain't.
Wow.
Yeah, like, no, we ain't been to the joint. Oh,
Yeah.
what? No, I've never been to jail, dude. So, yeah.
What kind of impression did you have as far as what they wanted? Do you think that they wanted you to leave? Were they trying to take your fish? Were they trying to rob you? Like, what impression did you get from them?
Really just got like a weird vibe. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I've never been in that situation before where people just come out of nowhere and just come off like a little weird. Kind of just thought they was drunk because I've been around people and they just act drunk. So we kind of just thought they was drunk, but then I don't know. It was kind of both ways. Like, kind of figured that they was on some BS when they kind of like walked up to us and sized us up.
Right.
So we was kind of defensive anyway. Me and my cousin was looking at each other like, what are they on? But we didn't play too much into it. Drunk, like I said, they all had beers, making little jokes and stuff like that. And then,
Did you guys have beers?
no,
Okay.
no.
So tell me what happened next when things got serious.
So one of them asked my cousin, has he been to the joint? And then He's like, no. And I guess my other cousin, he said that they had said, y'all don't like us saying the word nigga or something. Like, y'all don't like us saying the word nigga. Y'all got a problem with us saying the word nigga. And that's when it kind of got weird. So after that, basically one of them had went to the truck and was like sitting on the front of the truck, like basically just sitting there, like basically waiting on something to happen. Yeah, and trying to think. So basically just sitting on the truck, and then one of them had said something like, when y'all come when we come where y'all at, where y'all from, y'all act, we know how to act. So when y'all come where we from, y'all need to know how to act. So then after that, it was basically like, now we kind of figured that it was like going to be a problem. Mm-hmm. And I had said, we gonna be who we are, just like y'all gonna be who y'all are, but we not coming out here to be on like, no, we not coming out here to start nothing. We just came out here to fish.
Right.
That's it. And I guess one of them took that wrong and got like real defensive and was like, said something. And then the one, he went in the truck, the one that was sitting on the truck, he went in the truck and pulled out a shotgun and shot it in the air.
A shotgun?
Yeah.
Shot it in the air?
Yeah, like took it out, pumped shotgun, shot it in the air, pumped it, or racked it, that's what they call it, racked it, and then like held it out like it was to my cousin head, like basically like they was gonna kill him. Like, yeah, basically. That I can't put in any other words of like how I thought what they did happen. Yeah.
What happened after that?
After that, they basically, we were all spread out. After that, my cousin was by their truck that was already up there. The dude had the shotgun on him. And because he had his gun, I didn't have my gun. I creeped around the car.
Because you both have concealed
carry. Yeah, mm-hmm. So I creeped, but I didn't bring my gun. So I creeped around the car and basically was trying to go to his car door and open his door to try to get his gun. Because I figured, I mean, they got a shotgun, they shot it in the air. This is what it is now.
That's kind of the whole idea behind having the right to carry is to protect yourself.
Yeah. So I try to go to the car and get his gun, but they saw me going to the car and they basically said, get the fuck away from the car, we gonna shoot him. So I basically like backed up, like, y'all got it, you know, like I ain't know nothing. So then I called the police. I grabbed my phone because my cousin, he was down there trying to like negotiate, like, no, we'll leave, we'll go, y'all got it, we'll leave.
Right.
So so I called 911 and I tell them like, man, it's excuse my language, 3 white boys out here with a shotgun and I think they finna kill us. They trying to kill us, basically. And so yeah, after that.
What did they say when you said that?
They didn't say nothing right there.
The dispatch?
The dispatch, they were like, where are you guys at? And I told them we was at the Twin Lakes, in the back. When you coming from Danville, you turn right, you turn left, and you go past the trestle and you go behind all the houses, and we in the back. It's like a little, like if you go to Kennecott or Kickapoo, it's like a bench, a table, and it got like the little,
yeah.
I don't know what those are called. I can't think about what those are called, but yeah, so I told him that. After that, basically, the dude with the shotgun, he stayed by my cousin, and the other 2 dudes were like coming towards us, and they came towards us, and I was by the trunk at this time, and I guess because I'm kind of tall, it kind of probably looked like I'm trying to get in the trunk or something. So they like, get the fuck away from the trunk, and I'm like, I don't got nothing. I don't got no guns or nothing like that. But I got my phone, and I'm trying to hang up the phone so they don't see that I called 911. Mm-hmm. So I finally do hang up the phone, and he basically looked at my phone and saw that I had called somebody. I think it might have said 911 at the top. He was like, "You called the police?" I was like, "No, I ain't called the police." And he told the dude, he's like, "Hey, bro, bring that down here, blow this nigga head off."
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah. So after that, basically like, man, what y'all on? We ain't on nothing. We not. What is y'all doing? What y'all on? And just a lot of like words, a lot of words. Like y'all think, I don't know what the fuck y'all think it is, type shit. Like this nigga done called the police, that type of stuff. So me and my other cousin, we like creeping back around the car, cause the dude with the shotgun, he left my cousin now, and he's coming towards us. He got the gun towards me and my cousin. So we basically like, what y'all on? We don't know if we're gonna get shot or not. So then we basically, they behind us now. We going this way, and we just take off, run, and you hear shotgun shot, and you hear shots, fa 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 fa. So we run, and man, it was terrifying, and shit. I thought I got shot, and cause my leg gave out. So then I get up and try to run some more. My leg gave out again. So then I get up, and I'm still like running, and my cousin, he's in front of me. He took off fast as lightning. He took off, and I told him like, man, I think I got shot. He like, man, I think I got shot too. So we like checking ourselves and stuff, but we really can't tell because it's the shotgun go off again, and so now we just like going behind the houses, hiding behind the houses and stuff like that. And we left my cousin back there with them, but it got quiet and stuff. So then I called my girlfriend, tell her, yeah, it's 3 white boys trying to kill us. She like, stop lying, you playing? I'm like, no, I'm not playing. And then I hang up on her because she wasn't helping. So then I call the police again, and I'm on the phone with them, and I'm telling them like where we at, that it's 3 white boys trying to kill us, and we left my cousin back here, so I don't know if he's dead or not, and I think I got shot. And then you hear in the background the truck revving up like, and then you just hear shotgun shots going off.
Oh my God.
So at this time, we still hiding behind the second house or the third house that we got to. No lights, nobody came out, nothing. And it's like 7-8 shots that then went off, probably more than that. And they start driving up the road, and I'm thinking that they looking for us. They start shooting the shotgun while driving. They just shooting it. So we still hiding. And then we basically almost get in front of this, like on the side of this house, but because my cousin tried to run like towards the car when it's going past, and they shooting the shotgun. So I'm like, no, let's go back this way. So we run back this way, and they just keep going. So now we go back to check on my cousin, see if my cousin all right. So then we get down there, and his lights of his car was on. So I'm like, no, let's go back, because I don't know if it's one of them in the car or not. So we go back, and then he's like, yo, and it's him in the car. So then we run back to the car, and this whole time I'm on the phone with the police. And I tell the police, before we see that it's him, I tell the police, my name's Jaleel Jones. I'm 30 years old. I'm a city official in Danville, Illinois. I'm an alderman. And then, like I said, we get to the car, and like I said, we didn't see no police. Nobody came out. So I hung up on her, and my cousin like, man, I told him, man, I thought you was dead. He was like, no, man, I'm good. I thought y'all was dead. I thought they was like chasing y'all while they was driving, shooting the shotgun. I thought they was chasing y'all, shooting y'all. And I was like, no, we was hiding behind the house. He was like, man, I think I shot one of them. And I was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, man, because right after y'all ran, I started shooting at him. So basically, he like, one of them had told them like, man, he shot me. I think he shot me. So they get back in the car, I guess. And my cousin said he went and hid behind some bushes in the back. And that's when they like got in the car and probably turned around, and was shooting the shotgun. Basically, I don't know if they was trying to see if we was in the trees and they was shooting in the trees or what, and then that's what happened. And then we got in the car. We was finna leave, but then we had our fishing poles and stuff, and we grabbed all of that, threw it in the car, and then took off back to Danville. No responders, no nothing.
So when you called 911 the second time, how did they respond after you told them, I'm a city official in Danville? How did they respond?
I don't know. I think that's when the gunshots was going off. So I don't really know if I know she was asking me like where I was at, and I told her like, I already fucking told you where I was at. She was telling me to calm down. I'm like, I already fucking told you where I was at, and this fucking white boy's trying to kill us. I can't fucking calm down. Like, I can't calm down. And I don't know if my cousin did or not, so I can't calm down. And then when I got to the car, I hung up on her because she didn't help at all.
So I understand that it was, several hours later in the middle of the night that you finally heard from anyone from Paris PD. What happened then?
They had called at 3 or 4:20 in the morning. I got the phone call. I got the time in my phone, but I didn't answer because at this point I'm not trusting them. I didn't trust Paris at the time, so I didn't answer the phone, and I didn't know like what the phone call was about. But I mean, I got a voicemail. It was from Officer Investigator Golf or Blake, one of them. I think it was Golf. And he was saying like he was checking on us, seeing if we was okay, and wanted to talk to us about what happened and stuff like that. That was in the voicemail.
So backing up to when your cousin said, I think I shot one of them, he did indeed shoot one of them, right? And tell me that story. What did you find out since then about what happened?
He was shot and they had to send him on a helicopter. But I heard that he's okay though. Thank the Lord that he didn't die. So
right.
Yeah.
And then, as far as Paris PD's, handling of it, what have they told you, I guess, that day and since then about, are there going to be any charges filed? Like, what's happening now? I think I remembered you saying something about the white guy that got shot playing the victim.
Yeah, basically they was trying to play victim like they didn't have a shotgun, and that we started it, I guess. I mean, I guess that's what they were trying to say, but none of their stories made sense. And basically we were in the right, we weren't wrong, because we didn't do anything. And basically that was what we was told, that we did nothing wrong, and that they needed our statements to confirm what happened. Basically.
Last night at City Council, you spoke very briefly. A friend of yours, Deontay Brooks, stood up and talked a little bit about sundown towns, and again, it was all just quite vague. As a city official in the city of Danville, what does it feel like to know that you go 30 miles south and now your life is on the line?
Man, it's a scary thing to think that people still live like this in 2026, and that people try to say it's like, oh, it's the older people that's pushing this and that's doing this, but these dudes wasn't too much older than me. Like, if they were older than me, they might have been younger than me. I don't know for sure, because like I said, I don't know them. but they didn't seem to. They just left the bar, and I know 50, 60-year-olds ain't going to the bar.
Yeah.
So like it's just a very very I don't know how to put it. It's a very wicked thing that happened that night. It was very, very strange. I don't know. It was just weird, man, that people could treat somebody else like that. And at no time in the whole altercation were we aggressive. We never showed no aggression. We never called them out their name, like bitches or fuck you or nothing like that. We never did anything like that. It was all like, we can leave, hands up. So for them to pull out a shotgun and try to kill us was insane. It was insane. Like, I've been shot before, and I had 3 guns in my face. Well, 1 behind my head and 2 in my face, and I grabbed one of them before. And this was way scarier than that, because from the police, not the police, the police not coming, not seeing any police the whole time that happened, and then to see on WCIA that they said that they responded to White Oak, but they didn't respond when we were there, is insane. Even though it might not have been like that, because that's the news and they might not have all the details.
So we filed a FOIA request with Paris Police Department for police reports, internal memos, anything they can tell us about what's going on, and that request was denied, which we anticipated because it is an active investigation. We also filed a FOIA request with Edgar County Sheriff's Department today for the official recordings of the 911 calls, for any internal discussions as far as why nobody was dispatched to the 2 calls that were made by Jaleel and his cousin. And they have 5 business days to get back to us, so we will update the story when we have more on that. But I wanted to come back to you, Jaleel, and ask you, on the one hand, it seems like a silly question to say, how did you feel when you were running for your life? But when you first told me the story, you described it in a very poignant way. Do you remember how you described what it felt like when you were running for your life, how you felt they were treating you?
I felt like basically I was like an animal. I felt that they felt like we weren't the same, basically. Like I was something beneath them when I was running. Like that made them superior to us. Like they felt like they were superior. They felt superior when they pulled out a shotgun, and they felt superior when it was calling us niggas. I mean, the whole thing just felt like they were basically antagonizing us the whole time. Like they were trying to provoke us to do something to them, so they had a reason to do something to us, which they still did. I'm fucking traumatized over that shit, but like, because I would never do something to somebody like that. I would never, the people I'm around, even if I was to see something like that, I would try to stop it. And it was no stopping what they were trying to do at all. The only thing that stopped them was my cousin. Thank to God that they didn't do nothing to him before he did something to them. Because if it was the other way around, we would have went back there and my cousin would have been dead. So, you know.
You mentioned that the next day, Saturday, was, before any of this happened, Saturday was already going to be a difficult day for you.
Yeah, my mom, she died. Not my biological mom, but a mother that helped raise me till I was like 22, 23. Her funeral was the next day. And all I could think about was being at a funeral before going to her funeral. And that fucked with me a lot. That hurt me a lot. Yeah.
Speaking of hurting, I mean, you mentioned feeling like you might have been shot, but did you and your cousin get the all clear that you're fine?
Yeah, I mean, check myself, but I like barely check myself because we was just trying to get out of there. So when I got home, I got in the shower and wasn't no blood or nothing. So I figured I didn't get shot.
I think you mentioned you cut up your hands.
Yeah, man, I like
Falling.
cut falling and my phone broke. I just got this phone. My phone was broke. It had rocks all in my charger port from falling. Probably still in Paris. You can see like I wore Crocs and I was wondering why like my leg gave out, but it's probably because I was wearing Crocs and I didn't have them in sports mode. So
Right.
I,
Not the sports mode.
I didn't have them in sports mode, and I think that's why I failed. Cause man, but like I said, I was shot before in my hip, and because my cousin had reminded me, he said, "Man, well, you was shot before, so you probably your leg just probably gave out from you ain't probably ain't ran since that incident when you had to run from being shot." So
I mean, yeah, PTSD.
yeah. Man, and that man, I'm like can't go nowhere without my gun, and like I'm looking over my shoulder. Every white truck I see now is like I'm looking. I just saw one today in front of my house that had me like kind of paranoid. Like it's just like it's just a crazy it was a crazy experience that's like traumatized me basically. I'm traumatized off of it. And I feel like I shouldn't be traumatized off of it because like it shouldn't have happened. But it did, and there's nothing I can do about it but live day to day and try to move past it.
When we spoke, you talked about feeling this kind of fire that you rather than doing what it seems like they wanted you to do, which was apparently be afraid to come to Paris after dark as a black man, you mentioned, wanting to bring even more people and
yeah, I want people to first off, I want people to basically, always be prepared for the unexpected, and because my people have a problem of like moving before they should move. Like, wait till you're 21 and get your concealed to carry and your FOI, because these are the things that protect you when just having a gun doesn't protect you. And at the end of the day, a lot of my people just get guns and think like that's all the protection they need, but it's way more to think about before you just go ruin your life, find a hot gun, or doing any of the things that it's way more to life than what we see where we're at right now. Like it's way more. And
what do you hope that people take away from this? People who maybe tell themselves that racism is not a thing anymore.
Just to be aware, and I'm not saying that all people are racist. Everybody's not racist. I have white family members that I love. Like I got a grandma. I had a grandpa that died that was white. That like I'm 110% not for any race war, nothing like that. Just real places in the world that really have evil inside of them that really just don't like you because you're and those places, they need to cease to exist. Those people, they need to be taken away, put away, because like I said, me personally, I would never do this to anybody. The people I'm around would never do this to anybody. So why was this done to us? And all we were doing was fishing. I don't understand why people hate different. Like, when we're not different, I bleed like you bleed. I cry like you cry. I love like you love. I hate like you hate. But why hate somebody for nothing is unbelievable to me. Like, and it's so easy to say like that, we y'all don't need to be here because you black, or you don't need to be here because you white. It's so easy to do the wrong thing instead of do the right thing. And people need to learn how to do the right thing and not the wrong thing. We need to learn how to accept the fact that there is places that don't want blacks there. There is places that don't want minorities there, anybody there, and those places need to be, I don't want to say burnt to the ground, but that theory of how they think, it needs to be burnt to the ground. It's 2026.
Yeah.
We don't need to be living like this. People need to grow up. People need to take life for what it is. Like, everything is almost biracial now. Kids biracial now. If nobody's one this or one that, I'm a whole white person, I'm a whole black person. That's not whole Mexican person, whole Chinese. That's not what it is anymore. So like, it's just, people need to learn how to protect themselves and to do it the right way. Learn how to, learn the laws, learn that, it's hard. It's hard out here. Being in the position I am now, I never would have thought that I'd be running for my life again. Before, yeah, maybe, because what I was doing, the life I was living, but now the life that I'm living, I should never be running for my life because of the skin color, my skin color. And nobody should ever feel that because of their skin color, they can't go somewhere. I should be able to go wherever I want, whenever I want, without any concerns, without having to worry if the police is gonna come save me, without having to worry if I'm not gonna make it home to see my family. I should be 100% positive that I'm gonna have a good day. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna live, and I'm not gonna have to look over my back. And like, now, I feel like I'm gonna have to look over my back. I gotta watch my surroundings. But that's life, and I know sometimes you just gonna have to live like that. But like, coming from where I come from, me going fishing in Paris is like the calmest, coolest, peacefulest thing that anybody could do.
That's pretty I
don't do nothing. I sit down, I chill, I got kids, I go I go to tournaments. I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna say, but I go to tournaments, I go to basketball games, I go to parent-teacher conferences, I was supposed to go to a daddy-daughter dance.
I should have gone to the daddy-daughter dance.
I should have went to the daddy-daughter dance.
This happened to me because I'm the person in this position to help other people avoid keeping it from happening to them, to make awareness that, it is stuff out here, it is people out here that are out to get you. So, be aware of that, be, alert of things, and basically, just make sure you keep a good heart at the end of it. Because if you don't have a good heart at the end of it, all of that could corrupt you and make you something that, you don't want to be. And it could affect your life negatively. It could affect your family's life. So I'm here to help spread awareness of things that we don't see every day. Things that we need to be aware of at all times.